I have now finished the embroidering. So here they are, the different parts. The top of the lid, the side part, the side part of the box, the bottom part, and the side part for the lid. I will repeat it once more. I have embroidered all the parts of the design on the main fabric, the button material, and the lining fabric. And as you can see, the back is now even decorated. So I think you don't have to put any more lining inside the box. I think it looks quite beautiful. I have been doing tests to find the best way of combining the parts of the box to make it look as perfect as possible. And I have found that combining the side part to the bottom part, the best way is in fact to cut half a centimeter seam allowance around the bottom part, and on the side part we cut close to the edge without any seam allowance. To do the cutting I use a large pair of scissors, and I put the flat part there close to the stitching, and I think I have found that it is easier to cut threads when you cut close to stitches using a smaller scissor. You can see it looks quite good, and I have not cut one single stitch doing it this way. So there I have cut the side part. Now I will cut half a centimeter around the bottom part. I have cut around the bottom part, and now I will sew some zigzag stitches around the edge, because this part will show a tiny bit inside the box. I have also cut around the part of the lid, and I have done small zigzag stitches around the edge, just like I did at the bottom part. I think I forgot to mention, at the ends of the side parts, the side part for the lid and the main side part, you must not cut close to the stitches. Let it stay half a centimeter. I have now started to fasten the side part on to the bottom part, and I join them by putting the bottom part with the right side up, and so is the side part. Then I put the lower edge of the side part on top of the bottom part as close to the edge of the bottom part as possible, and then I do ordinary machine stitches as close to the edge on the side part as possible. Doing this operation you have to work very slowly, because you are sewing around in circle, and it is impossible to fasten this side part with pins before starting. You have to move it as you go on sewing, and you have to take a few stitches at a time, and then you will end up with a good result. It is also very important that you stretch in a way while you are going on stitching. You have to stretch the side part a little bit, because these parts are digitized so accurately. They fit perfectly together, and if we don't stretch it, you might end up with a gap in the side of the box. It is no problem. You can pick away the stitches and start all over again, but it isn't. When we can prevent it and do it the right way immediately, why don't we? There. I'm soon finished, and it fits perfectly. So I think I have a tiny gap, and I'll have to sew a little stitch there when I am finished up here. The box is joined together and finished. The only thing left on this main part is to cut the seam allowance and join the opening, fastening the edge by hand stitching. I think that gives the best result. I'll now sew the side part on, side part on the lid on the same way I did on the main box, but here I have no stitches around the edge like I had on the box. So here I had to keep the same distance from the design when sewing around it, and it will be okay. Even here I stretch the fabric or the stretch the side part as I go on, because if I don't, I might end up with a gap coming to the end. The lid and the side part fitted perfectly together, and there it is, a finished box, and I think it looks just beautiful.